Before this video begins, I want to highly recommend all of you guys watching who haven't seen the Xehanort Isn't Real theory, please go check it out now. The link will be in the description. It is highly recommended that is watched first before watching this one. This is in fact the sequel to that theory, and you will highly understand it more when you watch that one. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone, and welcome to another key theory. Today I've got a bit of a maybe shorter one for you guys today, but this should definitely be an eye-opener for all of us who call ourselves Kingdom Hearts fans, but we've overlooked such a minor detail that I feel isn't minor at all. It's actually something that was right in front of our eyes the whole time, but now with new information released, we can finally put the pieces together and reveal the true nature of the puzzle. Now bear with me, I will show you guys what I'm talking about. Now without further ado, let's get into the theory. As we all know, every Organization 13 member was an original person once before, but we all know that once becoming nobodies, they had their original name scrambled up and added an X to it. We all assume, oh, the X, the Rakusan sigil, the X also represents the X in Xehanort, since we all know the original plan of Organization 13 wasn't so everyone can get their own heart and be whole again. That was never the actual goal of the organization. That was just like exploit that Xemnas used to control everyone from the shadows. Like, so he in the end never wanted to get his own heart because he knew nobody's already had hearts. But that's not where this theory is going. This theory, oh my gosh, okay, this is what I'm saying. We all assumed the X from Xehanort was all because the X was supposed to mean, okay, everyone was supposed to become half Xehanort. That makes sense. But what if it's not? What if the X in everybody's names wasn't from Xehanort? It wasn't just because they're supposed to be half Xehanort. That's what was supposed to happen. They were all supposed to become half Xehanort. That is true. It's confirmed by the games. But what if that's not where the X originally comes from? I'm saying, this is what I'm trying to let you guys know. What if the X in everybody's name, including Roxas, all came from Luxu? This ties in with my original theory that Xehanort isn't real that I made over a year ago. And if you guys haven't seen it already, I highly recommend watching that before I continue. Oh, hey, you're back. Thanks. Alright, now with that information being obtained, I do not believe Xehanort is real. Not the Xehanort we all believe we know. I believe that Xehanort is just another vessel of the original wielder, and that is becoming highly probable thanks to all this new Kingdom Hearts key back cover stuff we keep getting from Tokyo Game Show and E3. So I'm not going to go into that. You guys already seen the Xehanort Isn't Real theory that ties in exactly like this, but this you can consider is the sequel. What I'm saying is, the reason why I say this is because the whole Xehanort thing, Xehanort's name, is just another riddle to be solved, and I believe I solved it. There is a mystery behind Xehanort's name. Everybody has an original name, but with an X added to it, scrambled up. And I believe since no one even realized that, once we realized the fact that the X came from Xehanort, he didn't even need his name to be scrambled. But what if I told you that wasn't true, and his name was scrambled too? So I decided last night to take the X out of Xehanort and unscramble it. And what I got was very surprising. As on screen right now, you're seeing the result. Another. We all assumed the X came from Xehanort and that he was the cause of all this. He is the culprit. But in actuality, it's not him. It's another. That's what it is. It's not coming back from him. It's the perfect plan. We all assumed that Xehanort was the one we were after, but in actuality, it's another. His name itself was throwing us off the whole time. We all just assumed that once we found out who Xehanort was, that was it. That was done. But no, that was just a shield. That was a barrier protecting the true culprit. Whether that be the Master of Masters or Luxu, doesn't matter. Xehanort is not the true culprit. He is just another tool for the master plan. He is just another tool. That's what I'm saying. Xehanort is not it, and I know, I can hear the sounds of many minds being blown right now. That was me last night, and I have goosebumps talking about it right now. But the origin of the X does not come from Xehanort. It comes from Luxu. It's even more proven with my Xehanort isn't real theory, that we see Luxu with Xehanort's Keyblade. And if you guys remember the Destiny Recoded 2.5 cutscene, it even says, young Xehanort says that Xehanort's Keyblade, the one Master Xehanort currently wields, is the Keyblade of the Lost Master. Like the other foreteller, which is aka Luxu that we know from Key, it's his original Keyblade. He said it is the oldest Keyblade in existence, because as we know, the other foretellers' Keyblades are nowhere to be found. They're pretty much abandoned existence. So right now, the oldest one that's known, it is the oldest known Keyblade. It is Xehanort's Keyblade, Luxu's Keyblade. It is that. That is what I'm saying. That is the origin of the X. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this video is I'm highly requesting you to watch this video after you see the Xehanort isn't real theory. And if you guys didn't notice, it's already in the description, so you guys didn't have to hunt it down. And if not, I put something at the beginning of the video so you guys would see it. So make sure you guys check that out. It is so much more important. Again, it is an older theory just because we had so little information out at that time. Like, we got the Kingdom Hearts 3 E3 trailer when we saw young Xehanort and young Ericus playing chess. That's when that theory was created. But other than that, there was no this new key stuff. We had no idea who Luxu was, nothing like that. We didn't even know anything about the Master of Masters really at all. Didn't know anything like that. So I think it was a very great theory at the time, and you guys gave me such positive feedback, and I've seen quite a few of you guys branch out and make your own theories, and based off of my Xehanort isn't real theory, and I thank you guys so much for that. That is the Kingdom Hearts community I know and love. That's what I like. We take one theory and branch it off into another and make all of our minds just explode together of greatness. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like button for me. It really shows support for this series, and subscribe now to become one of my loyal knights. Thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed that. Now, without further ado, I will see you all in the next Key Theory.